channel. Wanted to sit down, just have a little bit of dialogue with you guys about some changes that's going to occur with the channel. The biggest thing being the location. We're going to jump right into it. By the way, thanks a lot for the engagement over the community tab. Just came back from, I didn't just literally, but, like a nice 10, 11-day hiatus. Well, not really a hiatus because I've been interacting with you guys through the community posts. I took my kids to Universal. My daughter's birthday was the end of October, so took my kids to a villa, then turned around mid-November, took my son, my daughter, my family back to the villa again, and we went to Universal. Had a great time, an amazing time, very wholesome, right? And so I'm excited to see that my youngest son, that is, I have 5 sons and 3 daughters, but my youngest son, he is so engaged into this concept about like roller coasters. I'm talking about like, we got on the I don't know if it's called a Velociraptor, but we got on the Raptor roller coaster in Universal. We get up to the line and this kid is like, so it took us like 40 minutes to, get through the line. We get through the security check because you can't have your phones and everything. They have you put it in a locker. And so when we do finally get up, they have an option for you to kind of wait a little bit longer to get like the front seat. This boy wants to get on the front seat. First time ever getting on any kind of rides, right? So we got on the Hulk. We got on, it doesn't have a lot of thrill rides in Universal, but we get on this ride. He wants to get on the front. I said, what? Good time. We had a great time, man. Now, I felt like I was going to die just due to the fact that I could see the fear that he had when we was on the actual roller coaster. So I spent half of the time like holding his hand, but we had an amazing time. So good stuff there. And thanks a lot for allowing me the space to share that with you guys. But, so we got that going on. We're back now, reviewing some content. I just got done shooting a little bit of review content, kind of discussing the A95L, which is behind me. I just finished wrapping up a small video, but I wanted to put this out first just to have some dialogue about the channel and things that are going to be going on, right? So for 14 years, I've lived in Florida, and it's time for me to say goodbye to Florida. I have, over this summer, 2024, lost my father. Well, things started off pretty good in the beginning of the year. Visiting my mom like during Mother's Day. That was great. She ended up getting sick. She had a few strokes. Never had nothing like this happen. You know what I'm saying? She just used to be so vivid and lively and just, into just moving around. She got really sick, right? And so I ended up spending a couple of months in Michigan, which is where I'm originally from, Detroit, Michigan to be specific. And so, kind of nursing her back, family coming together for the greater good, making sure she's good. And that was a great experience, you know what I mean? And then, as the summer was ending, she's getting a lot better. She's in therapy, things like that. Pops ended up dying. I've shared that on the channel. I appreciate the condolences given. And if any are given in the future, I appreciate that. But I made the decision that, for me, I didn't like the fact that, I'm living so well down south, just kind of made a good life for myself, put in a lot of work, and I'm seeing a lot of fruits of my hard work over the years. And so, that distance just was a killer to me, man. It was really hard. If you've ever had to, support your parent or, take care of somebody from a distance, it's really hard because what ended up happening was I'm splitting myself from being from like my kids, and I got young kids and adult kids that are in Florida, and then the person that gave birth to me, right? Or the 2 people, one's dead now, but you know what I'm saying. So that was really tough. So ultimately just made the decision that I'm just gonna pack my family and, we're gonna redo the thing closer so that, I can be around and I can take care of what I need to take care of. And I cannot feel like I've got this concern, man. Because losing a parent just does something to you, definitely. And then having another parent that's just like different is the best way I can articulate it. I just want to put myself close to where I can kind of just have everything that I feel like I need. So we're definitely going to be changing locations. Going to be getting this house staged so I can get it pitched off and everything like that. I've had a great time in Florida. Spent 14 years here. Made a shit ton of money. Learned how to make money in different ways. Really learned a lot about myself. Because being from Detroit, like, it's a real for me, it was a real get it out the mud, and I learned how to hustle there. So I felt like, I showed myself that I can make it anywhere, literally. I can get it popping anywhere I go. It's how I feel. So what this means for you guys is that we're going to have a new background. We're going to have a new media room, right? I got a plan to stay in one spot for a little bit, and I'm either going to break ground or I'm going to end up buying some boss type of crib, you know what I'm saying, in the future. But the immediate fix is going to be that we're just going to have a new background to where we're shooting content. I'm going to try to put myself in a position where I can dedicate space for this type of stuff so that our reviews can become better, so that we can truly try to get like more side-by-side content and things of that sort. It's going to give me the space to test myself to see if this is something that I really want to do, because I'm still treating this like as a hobby, and I feel like I've got a real shot at making this something for real. You know what I'm saying? And, I learned that wealth is all about having different streams of income. And to be honest with you, I just been playing with this YouTube thing. I just really been playing with it. I just been doing me. So a part of my reviews come off the way that they do because I'm just being myself. I'm just being TKK. But I do want to flip it and make it where it's like, hey, this guy is really, really a contender and a player to be like a top dog. Not just for like bragging rights, because I got a bag, but really just to show people like, hey, man, this is what it is. And ultimately, I do this for my kids, man. I want my kids, like, if something happened to me, they can be able to say, hey, man, I got 1,000 videos out there. I can look at my pops and I can connect to him and I can learn from him, and my grandkids, if I'm ever blessed to have some. And so, it's a deeper purpose for me. It really is. But we're going to be moving. We're going to be relocating. We're going to be getting all these TVs moved on, all this technology. I got some things I'm going to be leaving, blessing some people, giving some people some things like that. But, I think this is going to be a cool adventure, cool journey. More vlogging, you guys being able to see the essence of where I'm from a little bit more. And this is going to be a new space. And I felt like I would share that with you because this is all about TKK. So hopefully you guys are doing good. The next video after this is going to be a re-review of A95L, kind of like a summary of what it's been like, playing on it for the last couple of weeks without the G4 after coming from the G4. So that's what we got. So we got more TV stuff, but just wanted to give you guys a life update, and I hope I catch you on the next video. Peace, God bless, and as I always say, max love.